everybody. So I do want to thank everyone for tuning in here. Remember, always please like and subscribe. Here we go. It's like our next episode here. Do remember, there's always a playlist in the description, and here we go.
Naori. Shion. Damn it.
You're mine! It's on! Eat dirt! Take this! Try harder! Not a chance! I'm not done! Shockwave flash! Win! Take this! Devastation!
Oh, that's right. I probably should.
Shockwave flash! Severing wind! Take this!
Oh, crap.
Shockwave flash! Wind! Shockwave flash! Strike! This should do it! Here I come! Wind! Tear! Rising Falcon! There! You're mine! Severing wind! Rising Falcon! This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight! You're mine! Shockwave flash! Rising Falcon! Dazzle! Slice! Lightning thrust! Rising Falcon! Pierce through! Sonic thrust! Pierce through! Sonic...
Ah, Jesus!
There! Here I come! Shockwave flash! Tear! Rising Falcon! You're mine! Win! There! Shockwave flash! Win! Stardust! Shockwave flash! I'm not done! Void flash! Wind! Strike! This one's all mine! Void flash! My turn! Shockwave flash! Void flash! Strike! 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 Void flash!
Jesus!
Alvin?
Frinwell.
What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to...
Thank goodness you're... Are you all right?
Yeah.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. There's a village back the way we came from. This...
Frinwell.
Ganeth Heros, Volron's realm.
Ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold.
Luck?
If Volron's here, that means Shion's...
Shion?
Are you sure you're feeling okay?
He's probably just exhausted.
Holy Lance!
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
Gotta go back, gotta look around. See if Senor Huto's friend is around here. Let's not.
Hi, Hoodle!
Win!
In a bind?
Sealed! Not on my watch!
Here I come on the ground!
If it hides, just back it out again!
Begin!
Hurricane Thrust!
Elusive deity!
Rising Falcon!
I'm drinking orb! Where would that came from?
Catapult!
Thunderblade!
Benediction
Take
light.
this! Shockwave Blast!
Dance in the wind!
Hurricane Thrust!
Air drop!
Rising Falcon!
Photon blast! Dance in the wind!
Strike it! Eat dirt!
Elusive deity! I'm ready! Light burst forth!
Radiant Citizen!
Not a chance!
Wind Astral Energy! More where that
Be
came
still!
from! Radiant Cascade!
Tornado drive!
Slice!
Elusive
Force
deity!
Blast!
Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
Could have been worse.
Speaking of Thistlym, it's populated by Danans, but they're not under the rule of any... The whole town was built by Danan defectors. Escape. This area's teeming with stray Zoogles, though, so heaven... The ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now. Say, Elfin,
Yeah.
And your sense of pain, too, it would seem.
really?
Probably.
I wonder if Alfin's going to be okay.
For now, I believe we should hold off on speculation and simply keep an eye on him.
Right. Do you sense one of your friends who...
Alfin! Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were
Yeah, and now we can finally...
There's something I...
So, what did you remember?
Give the man some space.
I remember
Go on.
I was abducted from Dana. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Danan?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almadria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, and the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegis is true, then maybe you really did meet Shion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Shion said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Shion I knew from Lenegis. It was Naori. She was a Renan maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Shion? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Naori's family name was Imeris.
Imeris? As in Shion Imeris?
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping. I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renan invasion of Dana. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
That's right. I'm pretty much an antique of a human being. Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen...
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home. Then when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about. So much for standing up to...
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means.
Kisara.
Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that
What about Shion? We can't.
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear... This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all...
Thank you.
It's fine.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue? What do the others think?
Thistlym.
You're certainly full of
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, there's still an awful... Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Danon, do you bear the same crest as the current Renin? More to the point, why choose a Danon for their son? And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful. She's playing yin to the Sovereign's yang in esoteric... And yet, then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as it... Listen, I learned the same history. Listened rapt to the same tales.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real art, and you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renin.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes.
Well, I'm only estimating based on
Who the hell?
If I may be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison...
Frank, huh?
Sometimes, we need a little help in addressing Not to compete over lives lost. But I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bot.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get...
What do you see out?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and now they're... So, feel like you're making headway?
All I know is Shion needs our help.
Say, how did you get back down?
I came down in a Renin starship. I have
What happened to her?
She stayed just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people. Naori's place was with her fellow Renins. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that...
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Danons like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori? One of their own?
Even within Renin society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever... Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve... She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. A debt left to fester for what?
In all honesty, you don't. Be it several centuries ago...
What are you saying?
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting.
And I was out of line.
No, you're wrong. Those were left to my own devices. Who knows when I would have been able... Besides, it's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of... The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside, that's all the proof. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living... But, if you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you...
What I've been fighting for.
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Shion and the pain bringing. I didn't realize you were...
I guess all of us are.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned, it's strange. When I think about Lenegis, it still feels like it was only a year or two. But then I realize what feels like years was actually...
What about your hometown?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it, even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone.
Yeah. I have no home to return to either. I used to curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave. I'd never have met up with you guys.
Have you learned to embrace...
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out your...
Rinwell.
First it was Shion, then it was me, and now it's you.
Yeah, all this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never...
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it... Poor Shion must be lonely.
Yeah, you're right.
Where is it? Yeah, I think actually I'll keep that one on just because, even though I know I'm not going to be able to use it. Because I do like that one. Yeah, we're gonna finish doing this part, and then we'll do Thistlym. There. So it's at Tuah Seashore, and this is Thistlym. Okay. So Thistlym and Tuah Seashore.
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Shion or... What's gotten into you, man?
Do I even have any...
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that.
Sounds like me. Pretending I...
Come on. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree. But here's the thing. None of that's got...
I guess.
It's about Naor. Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there? Fine, I've said my piece.
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire. I can't guarantee anyone's...
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? Come on, what happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to... That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this
Law.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into... Now, I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you... What's it gonna be?
What do you think?
So then quit griping and...
Listen.
Alphen.
It's exactly like you said. Whatever happened, but there's still so much that I... There I go again. So much for the...
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once.
Yeah. Just give me a little more time to fill in the crack.
Hey, don't even mention it.
to the inn, I guess.
Alvin!
What is it?
Zoogles, that's what! They're almost—
Any closer and they'll be house hunting.
That...
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're—
Kisara's right. Really?
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever...
Alvin, right!
And Inferno Punch.
Look sharp, people! If we don't act fast, they're going to get into the village.
Right. We need to hurry.
Where's Hudo's little friend? Because I know Hudo said there was one of like his friends in town. But it may not appear. Let me go back to the camera.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately? Leave 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll leave 4 of those.
If I have level 4s though, so I'd rather do level 4s.
Did we really just spend that much money?
I'd like... Check their wares, if you don't mind.
Alright, there we go. Alright, so before we do like this battle here, I am gonna end like this episode right here.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Now she senses it? Where?
Not this way, I guess.
Let me find this bird first. It's probably up there first. Alright, so what I'll do here is before I fight that thing, yeah, I am going to end like this episode, and then we'll finish going around here because there's probably going to be a lot of stuff afterward. So I'll see everybody in like the next episode here.